Today I'm out here with Blanco. Blanco, how old are you?
21.
And why do they call you Blanco?
Because I'm a white boy. Pinchy white.
And how long have you been out here homeless, doing booze, and what else do you use?
G and that's really it. G and blues.
And when did you get started with that stuff?
Probably like 2 years ago. I just started up with the G again, like right when I got home, I became homeless. So probably about 6 months ago or some shit, something like that.
And how much money do you need per day to support your habit?
Probably about at least $50, to be honest. That's kind of guessing low, but somewhere around that range.
Does your family know where you're at?
No, honestly, they know that I'm in like the area, like what area I'm in, but they don't know exactly where I'm at.
Have you ever tried professional treatment?
Yeah, I went to a detox center one time, and then like I got better. I wasn't having withdrawals or anything like that anymore. And then like 2 days early, I did what they call so something like basically I signed myself out. They have some like fancy medical term for it, but I don't remember what it is. But I signed myself out, but I didn't have withdrawals. I was all better. And then like maybe like 2 weeks later, I got kicked out. So I was like, what's the point of being sober if I'm gonna be on the streets?
What high school did you go to?
A lot. Like I went to high school in Minnesota, and then we moved out here again because I was born out in the Glendale area, and we moved to Minnesota, Wisconsin, Missouri, back to Minnesota, and then back out here. But I went to one of the high schools I went to out here is Peoria Accelerated, and that's in Peoria, obviously. And then the other one I went to is in Skyview High School. It's a little charter school out in Buckeye.
And why do you think you got on this path to begin with?
It's like it's just stuff. I mean, my bad about the messed up family stuff, and just like my own mental health issues, I guess. Like not being using it to cope.
Where do you think you'll be in another 3 months?
Hopefully in a better position. I've been thinking about either going and checking myself into rehab, or like going to a methadone clinic and doing that.
And what's stopping you from doing that?
Honestly, it's just me procrastinating. Like I say I'm gonna do stuff, and then like I just put it aside. I'm lazy, I'm unmotivated. That's really what it comes down to.
What scares you about being out here? What's your biggest fear? What's your biggest fear living out here?
Honestly, getting shot or something like that. Because the second day I was in this, not this neighborhood, but a couple streets down on Indian School. I was me and my homie, we just got done smoking, and we fell out, and we fell asleep behind this like tire shop. And some paisa came up, and he started yelling at us in Spanish after he kicked us in the stomach to wake us up, and we didn't understand what he was saying, but he right now, my bad, he shot right next to my head, and if it would have been like 2 inches to the left, my head would be no longer existent. So yeah, that's probably my biggest fear, is just cocking off with the wrong person or something, or just catching somebody in the wrong day and being in the wrong place at the wrong time and getting popped. That's probably my biggest fear, because like I don't really fear anything else. Like I don't really feel like I'm gonna overdose or like get ran over or anything silly like that. But like I guess overdose ain't silly and it can happen to anybody. But I feel like I could definitely handle myself when it comes to that type of stuff.
You mentioned that you've been thinking about going to treatment.
Yeah.
But what's stopping you?
Honestly, just like I have a lot of other court stuff going on that like I'm kind of avoiding. You know what I'm saying? Like people looking for me in the government. You know what I'm saying? I got warrants and shit. So I feel like if I even tried to check myself into treatment, they would just be like, nah, you thought, and then throw me back in jail. You know what I'm saying? So that's what is stopping me at this point. Because I was going to go to treatment again, that was what I was supposed to do after I got out of detox, because they want you to do a full detox, and then, don't go on somewhere with that. They want you to do a full seven-day detox, and then they want you to go do a 30-day program. And I never, went and figured out and completed the 30-day program. So.
Hey, what's going on with the stores around here? So like the QTs, Circle Ks. I noticed that people just walk in there and kind of grab stuff.
Yeah, it's the chill spots, man. People will just post up and smoke and do whatever they want, man. Like post up, smoke, walk in there, steal drinks, like just completely. It's a free for all. It's basically the Wild West out here.
But
always got cops and like ambulances going around. People yelling at each other, swearing at each other, pulling guns, selling drugs, doing drugs. I guarantee you, if we were to go right over there to the other side of that AM PM, there'd be somebody smoking some full right now.
So Blanco, you're really young, and it's unfortunate that you're out here living this type of lifestyle and getting shot at and putting yourself in danger, all for your addiction. It's like you're a slave right now. Instead of living your best life, you're out here
living like a complete bum and degenerate. I understand that for sure, and it's definitely not something that I'm proud of. But I stopped caring a while ago. Just felt like nobody really. So it's like, why should I give a anything? If they don't even give to try and help me, because they would say that they're trying to help me and all this other stuff, but they never put any action to the help. I'd ask my mom to help me, go to the detoxing, go to the, rehab facilities, and she'd just be like, that's not really my, obligation and all this other stuff. Now that I've been homeless for a couple months, she's been hitting me up, and she's like, oh, well, why don't we just go and, check you into rehab and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But, it's always different when you're finally homeless and you finally went what they called over the edge, quote unquote. I'm just quoting that.
But you know what? You're 21. You're your own man now. Nobody needs to come hold you by the hand, right? Those days are over. So you have to care about yourself more than anybody else, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
So you have to wake up, man, and really decide to go help yourself before it's too late, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you my information for you to call me if you need somebody to talk to, or somebody to give you a ride to treatment, or just some type of support. Okay?
Sure.
So Blanco, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you decide to change your life. Okay?
I'm sorry.
I hope you decide to change your life very soon. Okay?
Definitely. I'm definitely contemplating it for sure.
Thank you. We'll see you later.
Yep. Safe, man.